Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm Clay Emo. I'm at Connect Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. And this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary live on YouTube. It's my weekly live stream, and it is Sunday, May the 17th. It's the day before Victoria Day. That means tonight I'm staying up till midnight at least to watch the last two episodes of The Last Dance on Netflix. I can't wait for that. And I hope you've had a very good weekend and a very safe weekend. I understand that you could be doing anything else right now. Studying, watching TV, getting ready for work, going to bed. But if you are here and you're among the people watching right now, I appreciate you. And you guys know that. And whether it's you're here in Steveston like me in Richmond, or you're in the same city as me, same lower mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, I do appreciate you very much. If you want, you can hit the thumbs up button. I love seeing that number go up right before my very eyes. And a couple things I will talk about, what I've been up to, what I've been vlogging about, and a couple other plans. Nice to see everyone filing in here. My son, Sean, will be coming down tonight. So he'll come down in about 3 or 4 minutes and he'll start things off with us. And then after he goes up, and then I will be talking for the next little bit. If you saw my tweet, I'm actually going to scale back and go just to once a week, especially while there's no hockey. If the Canucks, if the NHL resumes again, I will continue to do these streams twice a week. But I realize I want to keep it fresh. I want to make sure that it's, not that it's been a burden, not that I'm tired of it, but I want to make sure that it's fresh. I think that's the main thing for me. So starting today, I'll be going only once a week, every Sunday night at 10 o'clock until the NHL comes back. And then we'll see what happens, because then I'll be doing a lot of pre-game, post-game stuff. And maybe if we do more than one live stream a week once the NHL comes back, then that'll be awesome. So once again, if you saw it on Twitter, I mentioned this, that starting tonight, I will be going back to Sundays, back to my regular schedule, but I'll explain what I'm going to be doing with my other time. I'll explain that later, at the end of tonight's vlog, so to speak. So a couple of things, since I last saw you guys on Thursday night, so it's been a short week. It's only been 3 days since I last saw you. I did a vlog on, the 50th season, and I did that yesterday because my priest at my home church was celebrating 50 years of his priestly ordination, his 50th anniversary. So yesterday I did talk about some of the initiatives that the Canucks had for their 50th season. And everything from the Sedin's jersey retirement to Alex Burrows in the Ring of Honor to Bo Horvat being named the captain to the new jerseys to the Aaronites. And no surprise, the thing that stood out to most people was indeed the Sedin's jersey retirement, that magical month, week in the month of February. And it's kind of funny when back in June of 2019, around the draft time, when they announced that they were going to do the Sedin's jersey retirement, I actually looked at February 22nd as the date because of 2/22, right? It was a Saturday night and it was against the Boston Bruins. So I thought it would be very appropriate because of the storied rivalry with the Bruins, even though they beat us. February 22nd, 2/22, Saturday night, maximum exposure. But as you guys know, they actually did it the week before. They did it from the 9th to the 15th, which included their retirement night. I think it was on the 12th or something like that, now that I think about it. And it was a Wednesday night against the Blackhawks. It was Wednesday night, the 12th, I remember. And then they had on the 10th, they had their home game against Nashville. And then on the 15th or 16th, they had their home game against Anaheim. So just something that I thought about as I was vlogging about that once again, that I fully predicted a February 22nd, Sedin's retirement day, which I thought would be appropriate. But then I heard that Henrik and Daniel also had a say in it. And they, maybe because the last time they played in the playoffs, they beat Chicago, as opposed to the last time they played Boston in the playoffs, they lost to Boston. So it sounds like the Sedins also had a hand in deciding who they would play for the retirement game. And they chose the Chicago Blackhawks, Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, Duncan Keith, even though Keith put Daniel out, and then they built the week out from there. All right, but enough of that. I will get to all your questions in a second. But we have my son, Sean. Oh,
Good.
Thanks for coming down, Sean.
You're welcome.
All right, so all questions for the next 10 minutes are directed to this guy.
Jeez. Who are?
You take up more space than Jake did last week.
You think so?
Well, I think because you're more muscular. Right?
Appreciate it.
Can you move up a little bit so it doesn't look like, or should I move down?
I'll move up.
And you can move over a little bit. I did this to Jake too.
Like
Yeah,
this?
we're father and son. We can sit close.
There you go.
All right. So all the questions for the next 10 minutes are for Sean. Anything directed at me, I will ignore, and I'll probably actually not be able to come back to it because I might not find it anymore, but we'll see. So Nux649 says, hey Sean, how are you doing lately?
Good, man. Hope you're good. Hope you're safe.
And Justin says, what's up, Sean? Justin's from Dallas, Dallas area.
Sweet.
So Justin, thanks for staying up. I know it's midnight there. Thanks. We have a holiday in Canada tomorrow called Victoria Day, but I don't think you have your Memorial Day. I think it's next weekend, right, Justin? I'm just making stuff
Let us
up.
know, Justin, but
Yeah.
I'm good. Thanks, man.
Edmund, hey Clay. No, sorry. Hey Sean, are you gonna get a haircut this week since barber shops are opening now?
I think I have to. This thing's way too long. I've been wearing a lot of hats around the house, so yeah, once things start opening up, I'll probably head over.
Can I tell him about the Vancouver Titans?
Sure, whatever.
I don't know if it was following the Vancouver Titans. They had that whole craziness of all their players going back to Korea and their coaches, and then them not liking the setup. So they basically all quit the team. And the Titans started to send out, thank you messages for all their players. A couple of them looked like Sean. So if I was a better graphic designer, I was actually going to do thank you, Sean, and then put Sean's face up there with his haircut. But that idea died very quickly, just like that story you just did.
Nice.
Ryan says, hey, Sean, how you do? Hope you're doing well. How's the long weekend been?
Long weekend's been good. I mean, school started this week, so I feel like I'm already behind. So trying to catch up as much as I can.
And what are you taking at UBC Sauder Business? What are you taking?
So right now I'm taking financial accounting and managerial economics, all online.
Yeah, and you guys know my failed accounting career, so it's not like Sean can come to me for help. Gurf Smurf says, how is your quarantine going?
It's all right. I mean, can't do much. Getting used to it, I guess.
Yep, 2 months now. Justin says, from Dallas, says, interesting. Yes, Memorial Day is next weekend. Nux649, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy and entertained? Okay, go get it. Come on, it's pretty cool.
It's all right.
Sean has been working on this pretty cool art project, but I will let him explain it because I will not do it justice. Go ahead.
Okay, I started doing this painting. I don't know how many of you guys
I'll duck out of the way so you can see it.
It's fine. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the show Community, but they do, I'll put that down now.
No, show him a bit more.
It's all right.
No, it's nice. Show the characters.
So they did an 8-bit episode, and then,
That guy looks like our pastor.
Yeah, I kind of just took my favorite outfits from my favorite episodes and kind of painted them here, so.
And hold this one closer so they can see what's going on for your 9th one.
No, that's right.
No, the pattern's really, really cool.
Yeah. So it's kind of like those pixel art kind of apps on your phone where you have to draw it out. Yeah, it keeps me busy, I guess.
So I hope you guys appreciate. I think it's really cool that he's making this thing. I've never watched. What show was that?
Community.
Yeah, I've never watched it, so I don't know if those guys look like they're real guys. Do they?
I don't know. That's pretty bad. We'll see.
But it's already like. You said they did an episode like that of 8-bit or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're doing the characters from that one 8-bit episode. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
If you watch the show, I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
And if you don't watch the show, you should watch it.
No, I don't like watching it. I just hear a bunch of. Do they swear in that show? No. Is that Chevy Chase's show?
No, Chevy Chase is in it, but he doesn't swear in it.
Okay, well,
It's like a sitcom.
He's pretty funny. Nux. Oh no, we just said that. Justin, are you the bowler or is that your brother?
We both bowl.
All three of you bowl?
Yeah, we're on the same team in our Tuesday night league and our Saturday juniors. So we both bowl. Jacob's a bit more accomplished, but yeah.
Well, you're just so Jacob's the national champion, but Sean's doing very well, and you've made it to provincial finals last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you're pretty good. Dexter, imagine being so insecure about your hair that you have to wear a hat around the house.
It's not insecurity, bro. It's just comfort.
Comfort.
It's floppy. It gets my eyes.
That's true.
So better than a headband or whatever.
Gurf Smurf, how's your quarantine going for Sean? Gurf asked you, yeah.
It's good. I mean, trying to stay busy where I can. Trying to keep a routine.
Dexter says Vancouver Titans might as well just be called Team Korea. Yeah, their original team was all Koreans.
I think all esports can be called Team Korea.
No. Now we have a bunch of different we have different cultures on our team.
Yeah, but they're no good probably. Have you ever seen esports?
No, actually, I don't know.
I love actually watch some good esports interviews because it's like when athletes have very limited English knowledge and they're still trying to get by.
But you're not making fun of them. You're just stating a point.
They're making millions of dollars playing video games.
Yeah, so
I cannot complain.
Yeah, so they're laughing at us. Jeremy, Clay, 2 questions. Okay, Jeremy, I'm gonna get back to you. Thank you, because Jeremy, thanks for being here. You're probably new to these streams, maybe or maybe not. But I'm gonna focus on Sean for 10 minutes, and then I'll get back to your question. I promise. Justin's from Dallas. I'll stop saying that now. Good job. UBC is a great school.
Thank you. I like it.
Edmund said that's a cool painting.
Appreciate it, Edmund.
Gurf says very creative.
Thank you.
Sue says hi, Clay. Hello, Sue. Nice to see you. Rob, hi, Sean. What is your favorite hockey moment you have seen in your lifetime? Great question.
My favorite hockey moment definitely has to be the Sedin's last home game against Arizona. We were really lucky. I got to go to that game because where was Mike?
I'm not sure how you got to go, but tell them about before the game too.
So I think we told the story a couple times before, but Dad basically had a connection that let us go down to the tunnel before the start of the game. We got to give out some good fist bumps and words of encouragement before the last game. Dad was kind of awkward, so
that was pretty cool.
I tried to distance myself as much as I could, and I like to think I was the reason they played so well that game because I was right at the front of the line.
I was second in the line.
Yeah, so no, that was by far probably one of the greatest moments, seeing them go out like that.
Yeah, so at the start of the game, we got to fist bump them. At the end of the game, we saw that amazing goal. Sean says I was awkward. I've told the story before. When Troy Stetcher walked by, what did I yell?
Richmond. The place he's from.
I just yelled at Richmond.
With no context otherwise. Not even I'm from Richmond. Just Rich. It's the weirdest thing. It's like a stalker.
And when Bo Horvat ran...
You can do that one.
When Bo Horvat walked by, I didn't say, hey, or nice to see you. I went, bo, 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 bo.
He sounded like one of those...
Careful.
He sounded like someone with a really bad stutter.
Yeah, good. I thought you were going to say something else.
I know, I had to watch it.
But that was indeed a fun moment. And I was glad we shared it together. On Sportsnet, you can see you can actually see us at the front of the line. Actually, one more story. It was actually all kids, like teens and kids. And then all the adults were standing on the back wall, including me. And then they actually wanted us to fill in the gaps. Like, of course, I'm not going to take the space of a kid. But once the kids and teens got their spot, then
It was just me towering over a bunch of 6-year-olds, just making sure I was at the front of the line, really. But
Edmund, Sean, game is on the line, and you need a strike to win. Is Jacob the go-to guy for the win? I wonder if he's talking about within the family.
I think so. I think it's like, in general, if one of us needs to throw a strike, it's probably Jacob, just the way he throws it.
But you throw better spares, actually.
Yeah, I mean, the crappy answer was it really come down to how we're playing and how the lanes are shaping up for us.
Yeah.
But I guess Jacob's more of a sure strike than I am.
Broken John P. Oilers winning the Stanley Cup 5 times.
Who is this guy? Jeez. How about winning the lottery 5 times? Next question.
No, they didn't need the lottery to win, right? But I see what you're saying. Like, they got lucky.
Well, yeah,
later.
they're still not winning, though, so what's the problem?
Nux, have you listened to Nav's new album? I asked Jake last week. He didn't know who Nav was.
I like Nav. I listen.
Is he hanging out with Young Easy or Young Breezy or whatever the guy's name is?
Last night we had a good conversation about how many modern-day rappers Dad could come up with. It was tough.
Young Jay?
But...
Young Art, Tekashi 619.
Like Rey Mysterio 619.
Okay.
But yeah, I like Nav. I listened to a couple, but not everything yet.
Truly, is Nav a rapper?
Yeah, he's kind of like R&B rap.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Troy Terry. Sean, have you watched any good movies lately?
Ooh, lately?
How about last night?
Yeah, last night we've been going on a good kind of Netflix movie spree, I guess. So last night we watched what's it called? Good Time?
Good Time.
Good Time. It's
by the Safdie brothers.
Safdie, I think, brothers. They're the guys who did
a disaster.
They're the guys who did Uncut Gems. So if you liked Uncut Gems, you'd really like it. We really liked both movies. So
Safdie.
Safdie?
Yes, that was a great show actually.
Yeah.
Dexter, Sean, could you beat your dad in a fight?
We talk
We
about
should
this.
fight right now.
We talk about this a lot. We think.
You can be honest. I won't get mad. You are in very good shape.
I think if I
okay,
don't
talk about how you could win and how I could win. Be honest.
Okay, so the UFC's had 3 events in the past week. We've watched them all. So I think the game plan for me is to just not get grabbed in the first 5 minutes, try to kick his legs, try to really beat down the gas tank, And for him, he's definitely ground and pound. He's kind of like
More ground than pound.
he's like big country. Roy Nelson. You might want to look him up.
I
He's like,
know who that is. let's fight right now.
He's over here, but yeah.
Let's fight right now, me and you.
No. So he's definitely the grappler. I have to kind of use my speed and wear him down. So
He's the striker. I think we actually have play fought before, but when we play fight, we actually say no striking because his skin puffs up and I don't want to break anything. So when we actually wrestle, he's way too strong for me. He's actually almost choked me out before. So, but I feel sometimes, depending on how mad I am, I could go with some old man strength once in a while, and I could do a bit of damage, but I think ultimately Sean will win more than I will.
I think we'll resort to WWE moves.
I think I can beat Jake though.
Yeah.
If I can.
You probably put Jacob in the walls of Jericho. Just kind of flip him.
Yeah, I could smoke. I gave him a concussion over there.
Yeah.
Rob says thanks. You're welcome, Rob. Go get Mickey. Just bring him in here because it's Mickey's birthday tomorrow.
It is Mickey's birthday.
Oh, sorry, Justin. I'm from Houston, not Dallas. We have no hockey team in Houston. AHL team. Yes, Justin. I'll never get that wrong again. And I think I told you that I've been to Houston, been to San Antonio. I've been to Fort Worth. Dallas is the only place I haven't really been to. Where is he?
He's started running upstairs, but I'll give him a treat so he can come.
Yeah, we want you guys to see Mickey because it's Mickey's second birthday tomorrow, and we're gonna celebrate him somehow.
Yeah.
All right, pick him up. Close the door too. Bring him over here. I hope he doesn't eat your painting.
He won't. Treat.
Show him to do it. All right, this is Mickey. Got his haircut.
Yeah. Nice.
Don't show us.
Now he's a doofus.
No, he's not a doofus. So Mickey turns 2 tomorrow. Hold him up to the thing. Let everyone see him.
He's eating a treat. So.
It's okay. Put him up there. There's the camera.
Mickey, look.
Mickey, right here.
Sorry, he's eating.
Mickey. Okay, let's see what he does.
Right.
No, put him on the couch. Maybe he'll just sit there.
He'll probably jump down.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's toys everywhere too.
All right. So that's Mickey. Let's keep going. So Justin is from Houston, not Dallas. We have no hockey team in Houston. AHL team in the 70s, I believe.
Cool.
Dexter, Bo must have thought you had... He said, Bo must have thought you had Tourette's or something. That's...
Yeah.
No.
I mean, sometimes I still think he has Tourette's.
Okay, stop, Justin.
I know the guy.
Hi, Sean. Creative painting. I agree. Hats for the win. Style and comfort in one. Titans have been a PR disaster right now. They got dominated again and makes us miss the old winning team.
Yeah. I mean, they were the championship team in Vancouver.
Yeah, they got all the way to the finals, I think. Edmund says, Sean, curious, were you able to remember any wrestlers from WCW?
Who'd that be? Bret Hart?
Well, he went there after.
He went after.
There's hardly any guys that were only WCW because especially when they went under, right?
Yeah, because they got absorbed.
But, NWO was popular there. That's how it got started,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you threw me names, I'd probably get them, but off the bat, I'd probably...
Big Show started there as the Giant.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Big Show.
Dexter, good idea, Clay. Fight right now. Dexter
Maybe
says...
if we get a donation train going or something.
If we raise $20... No, someone...
$20?
No. If we raise $100 tonight...
$100 by 11 o'clock.
We will fight right here.
Yeah.
If we raise $100, we will fight. No, that's not good. Now we're don't give. Don't waste your money because we're not gonna get to $100 and then you're gonna feel like you wasted.
We'll
your
probably
money.
get demonetized just watching an old man get beat up, but What can you do?
Dexter says, where did you watch the UFC streams?
So the 2 fight nights, I think that was Saturday and Wednesday, were just live on TSN, and then the Gaethje Ferguson one I found online.
Justin says Sean could win a fight by decision if it went the distance. Wear Clay down. Yeah, because you're not gonna knock me out. I could last 15 minutes.
Choke you out.
No, you can't.
I think I'd choke you out.
This neck's huge. Look at this.
Yeah, big area for me to grab.
Rob says, happy birthday, Mickey. Mickey, happy birthday. Oh, so you're watching your painting. Christopher says, hi. Hello, Chris. Nice to see you. Uh-oh. We got some money.
I love it. Come on.
So Dexter, we gotta mention him. He gave $2.79. I'm not sure why that's a weird amount. Maybe it's $2 American.
I don't know. Regardless, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dexter. I appreciate that.
We'll get a scrap going one day. Maybe we'll build a running total.
Ryan says, don't drop Mickey. Helen Hughes, Justin Hart, Houston Aeros played at the Compaq Center in 2013. Very good, Helen. Thank you. Dexter, 2 Mickeys in the room. Very good. Happy birthday, Mickey. Oh, he is cute. Thanks, Rob. You're talking about, the dog. Sorry, I thought you were talking about me. Christopher says, happy birthday. Thank you, Justin. Happy birthday, Mickey. Helen says, happy birthday. Oh, hi, Mickey. Christopher says, hi. Christopher, did you hear that they're probably going to do a 2014 playoff? Did you know that?
I did hear that.
I'm not going to put you on the spot for math. Do you think you know how it works?
Well, I know the Canucks would be in it.
8 teams get buys.
Yeah.
Then the next 16 play for 8 spots, right?
And then they go into the top 8.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'd get a bye in that format, depending on.
No.
You think they would go by points?
No, points percentage, but we're not one of the top 8. No, 8 teams overall.
8
4
teams
West,
overall.
4
You're
East.
right.
Yeah,
You're right. I'm dumb.
No, you're not dumb, but we'd have to play someone. Troy Terry, I think La Parca was only WCW, so he was this guy that wore a full bodysuit and a mask. I think he was one of the Mexican wrestlers, I think.
Cool.
Even though his name's La Parca. You think he'd wear like a big not wooden winter jacket to
Nice.
Rome. Houston had a WHA team in the 70s. Gordie Howe played for them along with his 2 sons. Very good, Rome. Rome is a wealth of knowledge. Dexter gave $279. I think we should do something for. He gave a donation. You want to arm wrestle, or you want to just lock up?
Scrapple? I don't know.
No, we're not show monkeys.
Yeah, we said $100, Dexter.
I donated for the scrap. Don't let me down. Dexter, you are very convincing. You had me rapping for a month, actually, but I don't think we should scrap because I want to be okay to watch The Last Dance in a couple hours. So how you doing, LOL? Edmund, Chris Jericho started from WCW too. Yes, very good. Kygan, hey Clay, I went to Steveston today. It's very nice. Yeah, what time were you there? I was bike riding through Steveston between 5 and 6. But Kygan, where do you live and what were you doing in Steveston today? It was quite busy, but hopefully people were definitely physical distancing. Yes, $2 US is about $2.79. I just looked it up. Thank you,
Appreciate
Rob
it.
and Dexter.
Thank you.
Dexter says grapple.
Maybe in 3 weeks. We'll see what the total can get to in 3 weeks.
Christopher, the St. Louis Blues, Colorado Avalanche, Vegas Golden Knights, Edmonton Oilers would be the teams that get the buys in the Western Conference. Just looked at the standings.
So we'd play the 9. We'd play kind of the
Yeah, we did, and like an Arizona type
snake
team. Exactly.
type team.
Okay, thanks, Christopher, for that. That's interesting. Yeah, it's too bad that Edmonton would get the bye. Well, I guess the 2 top teams in each side, right? In the 2 divisions. St. Louis and Colorado, Vegas and Edmonton. Yeah, we're right behind Edmonton, unfortunately. Hi. Mickey, we're trying to do a live stream here.
Play it? Let's go upstairs. Come on.
Wait, aren't you going to finish?
Yeah, I will. I'm just trying to open the door.
Okay.
Mickey, come here.
This is good dog management here.
Someone to grab one, please.
Oh my, Dexter just did another $279. Okay, Dexter, we'll do a quick one. You watching Last Dance tonight? Don't fall asleep. Yeah, Troy, thank you. I'm a night owl anyways. That's why we do these things at 10. Don't want to do it any later than that. But yeah, Sean and I are gonna watch the last 2 episodes. My wife Gail likes it too. Close the door. My wife Gail likes it too, but I think she's gonna go to bed. No scrap, arm wrestle, or thumb war. No, Dexter, we'll do something. Consider you've given.
I like thumb war. We'll do a 2 out of 3 thumb war.
Okay, fine. And then the winner gets to do 1 move within reason to the loser. How's that?
Like a DDT.
It's because Dexter's donated like $4 US now. We should do something for him.
All right.
Okay. 2:30 to 4 was hanging out at Gary Point. That's awesome, Kygan. Beautiful place. Nux, come on, at least arm wrestle. Scrap. Well, we got the most views we've had in a few weeks too. I mean, if they go to 24 playoff format, I guess the Canucks lost this year's first round pick. Yes. Yeah, that's a good point. That conditional pick was based on making the playoffs, but in a 16-team league. I don't know what they're going to do with that pick.
They should negotiate that.
Great point. That's a really, really good point. Justin's laughing at Dexter. Justin Hart, do you want the NHL season to resume, even if it's without fans?
I do want it to resume. I do miss hockey. The thing that I kind of worry about is kind of changing the format, not playing in your home city, not playing with fans. I think that it'll put a big asterisk next to this season sort of thing.
Okay.
And I think it's like even the lockout year, the shortened lockout year, that already people look as kind of iffy. Yeah. I think this will it'll be one of those years that people look back on and don't take it too seriously.
Okay, Rome said, good answer. Rome says at least arm wrestle. No, we're gonna do something because Dexter he's a student and he gave like $6.
Appreciate you, Dexter.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah, scrap 538 must warrant it. Chris, maybe they do the top 2 teams in the Pacific, top 2 teams in the Central. However, those are the top 4 teams in the West. Yeah, that makes sense, Chris. St. Louis, Colorado, Vegas, and Edmonton. What they should do is the 16 teams make playoffs. Once it's down to 16 teams, then you deal with picks. But if you made it top 24, then you don't have to give any picks. Yeah, they could wait till that first play down to 16 and then count those as playoff teams for the draft. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, Dexter again. Dexter, stop giving money. It's fine. Edmund, curious for both of you guys, if the NHL were to cancel the season, would you guys be okay with it? AHL canceled their season, so I won't be surprised.
I think in terms of safety, I'd be okay with it. I mean,
yeah,
sports should never be ahead of anybody's health.
Yeah.
So unless they could get the regular testing, I'd be okay with it. But also, I feel like there's a lot more people that need the testing right now.
Good answer. Yeah, I'd be okay with it too. Although I love sports, but I'd be okay with it too. Does Dexter miss the fights in hockey? Selling for the next big thing. That's funny, Justin. Another $2.79. Put this towards Mickey. That's very good of you, Dexter.
Appreciate you, Dexter. We're gonna have a nice toy.
So 4 US is for our scrap, 2 US is for Mickey. And that's all you do, and they can fill the stands with cardboard people. Okay, we're gonna let you go, but we'll have our quick scrap.
Let's scrap.
Just very lightly. Don't hurt me, because I gotta finish this off. Okay, we'll just go right here.
You wanna scrap or arm wrestle? We should arm wrestle. We said.
It's up to you.
Let's arm wrestle.
All right, fine. We'll do it right there so they can see. I can't believe we're doing
That's
this.
good. That's crazy.
And then we can scrap.
What's the you don't want in a scrap here? We'll turn this sideways.
Okay.
Hope this works. Oh, we got another one. Dexter with another 99 cents. Appreciate you, Dexter. What's the...
Okay,
right.
you don't...
What are we doing?
You try your hardest. It's fine.
Okay, wait. This might not end.
No, and I can't put my legs. I won't cheat.
Okay.
Ready? Set, go.
Why are you breathing like... I'm red. Holy smokes.
How about we scrap now?
No.
Okay.
Do I get a winner's bonus? So, $10 for showing up, $10 for winning.
Oh, Ryan gave $5. No joke. I'm not a sore loser at all. He beat me fair and square, but that's the first time you beat me in an arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, to be honest, I've been kind of scared. I was scared of that one, but...
Yeah, I actually have never lost to him until today. So you guys have witnessed history. Sean has been working out. I'm a little bit older now.
He's also... No, you're pretty strong. You're stronger than... Oh, we should get cake. Okay.
Go get cake.
No. Next week, if we can reach... What are we at right now?
We're at $14.
We'll go $25 for a 3-man.
Yeah, okay, no. If we get to $50 combined today and next week, we'll do a 3-man Royal Rumble, like right here.
Like, we should. If someone wants to buy us a WWE rope.
No, Dexter, you're a...
Gosh, Dexter thinks I'm
You're a student. Stop giving money. But that's that's very kind of you.
Thank you very much,
okay.
Ryan, as well.
Okay, there's a lot of that was funny. So, scrap, haha, no, this is gonna be hilarious. Scrap, yay! All these guys want to see us fight. Dexter, go Clay, everyone laughing. That was great, guys. Ryan, winner, Sean. This might take the whole stream best of 7. Rome, hope you guys are breathing or you might pass out. Dexter, put this towards a haircut for Sean. He needs it. Every Sunday you should do it. Donate the money to charity. Royal Rumble would be great. Scrap. Okay.
Did Ryan just call it to charity?
No, donate the money to the charity, not donate money to we are charity.
We appreciate
Oh,
that.
Justin just gave $5
Justin
US.
with $5 US.
Okay, we might. Oh, okay. If we said $50 between this week and next week, we are already at 24, so we're halfway there.
Are we doing 3-man arm
No,
wrestling?
if we get to $50, we will do a 3-man scrap right here.
A scrap?
Look, move. I want to show them our ring.
This is ridiculous.
See, look, we have a nice ring there.
This is ridiculous.
We got couches. That's the couch I gave. Move out of the way for a sec.
We should grab folding chairs.
Move out of the way. I'm trying to show them the couch.
Sorry.
That's the couch where I gave Jake a concussion. Yeah, we could have a scrap actually. Okay. I'm so sweaty now.
Gross.
Okay. And you've been here for half an hour. You've been here for 25 minutes.
What time is it?
It's 10:30.
Jeez.
Well, good. I don't have to do anything. Okay. We're up to 24, so we're halfway there. And remember, you guys, I'm not live streaming on Wednesday, so really, you got to think about it. You got to save up your money. And if
You're making CRB money, just put that all towards us. I mean, anything helps
but
at this point.
I do want to thank Justin for your donation, Dexter, Ryan. You guys, some of you guys aren't working right now. I know this to be true. Some of you guys are students. You save your money, you guys, please. But that is very generous of you.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
In all seriousness, we will. I will donate this money then. Like, we don't need it, and we will give it to. We'll give it to people who need it because there are a lot of people that need it right now. So in all seriousness, we thank you, and it's an iTunes card. It's very, very kind of you. Ryan says, I'm not working, but the government is paying me to stay home.
I mean, how can you argue with that? It's a good life.
Rome, Clay, put this arm wrestle in your year-end highlights of 2020 video. Yeah, I want to watch that again.
If someone wants to, yeah.
Before we let him go, did it actually look good? Like an actual legit, because it was legit, but did it actually look competitive or no? Or did it look like a whitewash? Just give me an answer and then we'll let Sean lead.
It took a long time.
Yeah, that rear naked choke win for Clay. Our scraps always start the same. We like lock up, and then I always lead with my head. So if we were really fighting, I think Sean could just smoke me, but then I would have to, okay, it looked great, and it was competitive, LOL. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. That's half of my live stream already. You're awesome.
Great, appreciate it, guys. Thank you again. Yeah, we'll figure out a way.
Looked like you two were gonna break something. Yeah.
We should start throwing stuff. Jacob should have run in with a steel chair.
Go upstairs and tell Jake that if we raise this much money next week, we're having a 3-man Royal Rumble right here.
No, I think.
No, we already said $50. You can't go back on
50
that.
bucks?
Yeah, I said 50.
All right.
That's $50 more than I usually get.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we appreciate you guys.
Why don't you say bye?
Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. See you later.
All right. Thanks. Take the chair. I'm all sweaty now.
Gross. You want water?
I have some water. I can't believe we arm wrestled.
I can't believe people gave us money to arm wrestle.
Okay, thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, that was pretty fun actually. That was very entertaining. You know, Sean committed earlier in the day that he was going to come down, and he almost forgot that he was going to do so. So, okay, I'm going to go back to in all seriousness, I really appreciate the donations. You don't have to donate, please. But since you have, I promise you, and I know you can trust me, I will donate that money to charity to make sure maybe it's Canucks for Kids or, you know, my local church or people that really need it right now. So thank you to everyone who donated. 24 Canadian bucks is pretty funny. Yeah, you can see, I'm very cheap. I have a price, and it's not that much. But if we get 25 bucks again next week, we will get Jacob down here, we'll get Sean down here, and we will have a 3-man scrap just for all of you. Okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way to the top now. And for those of you who don't like fighting or wrestling, and you're wondering what the heck you just watched, thank you for humoring us. And if you really like that fight, give us a thumbs up give us a thumbs up and in appreciation for that awesome athletic display that you just saw. I need to have a big drink of water, and then I'll answer all your questions, I promise. Wow. Yeah, no, truly. He beat me. He's strong, and he's been working out. Him and Jacob have been working out every day. I haven't. I'm more of a bike ride kind of guy, which I did today. But no, he's strong. But that was the first time. Like, he's always been faster in the past couple of years. He's been faster and more athletic than I am. But I would always actually had bigger, stronger arms. That's the first time he beat me, but he beat me fair and square. All right, back to the top. HSM Fangirl Gaming. Hey, Clay, with all the current restrictions and still no word from the NHL about resuming the season or canceling the season, do you see the NHL returning at this point? HSM Fangirl, I still see the NHL returning because they've always had in their mind this July, August, September timeframe. So if restrictions are still slowly getting lifted, throughout May, throughout June, I could see players getting back to their home cities in July, but I think that's the latest, right? You got to think of 2 weeks of training, 2 weeks of quarantine, 2 weeks of training, a bit of a, warm up, not warm up games, but they can't just go straight to playoffs, or maybe they will, but they got to give them enough time. So I think they got to be playing actual hockey by August. And if that's the case, then they got to be in their cities by July. So I still think it's doable. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very optimistic that way. Justin, NASCAR racing resumed today. It was good for the sport and fans, even though there were no fans in attendance. It gave us a sense of hope. Great point, Justin. This weekend, UFC, NASCAR, golf. What else did they have? I'm missing one. UFC, NASCAR, golf. Oh, and soccer, of course. So there are sports starting to happen for sure. Ryan, hey Clay, hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you and your family are enjoying the long weekend. Ryan, we are indeed. Thank you. Looking forward to one more relaxing day tomorrow, including the last dance today. But everything's going really well. Thanks, Ryan. Hey, Clay, Nux. Hi, Nux649. Matthew, hey, Clay. Hi, Matthew. Edmund, hey, Clay. Did you think Jerry Krause was wrong to break up that Bulls team? I'm more of they should have given a chance to defend until they lose. Yeah, it's one thing to have a dynasty like that, right? Three championships, then 2 years off, then 3 championships again. 6 championships in 8 years. That's pretty amazing. But obviously, we've been seeing from the last dance, there was Dexter. I got to acknowledge this. Dexter gave another $279 and says, put this money towards paying Khabib to coach you. Even I know who Khabib is. Thank you, Dexter. Stop giving money, man. You're a student. Save the money and do something. Buy something for your family. I really appreciate it. But we are past our halfway to our goal of $50 for a 3-way scrap between me, Sean, and Jake next week. Do I think that Jerry Krause was wrong? It's tough to say. If he's the owner, he knew that you know what I think it is? It's a bit of power thing too, right? He knew that they were going to break up and you can't win every single year. I think he wanted to break up the team on his terms as opposed to, the players doing it or just it happening naturally. A bit of a power play, maybe, I don't know. But do I think it was wrong? Yeah, well, it wasn't great, but I think it was inevitable, right? They weren't going to win forever, especially as salaries kept going up. So that's a tough one, but I am looking forward to watching the last 2 episodes tonight. Nux, nice to see you. Hope you and your family are staying safe and healthy. You too, Nux. Thank you very much. Dexter, I saw your live stream on Thursday. It was short. Were there a lot of questions? Yeah, Dexter, I know you were camping. Yeah, I answered all the questions there. I even, threw a couple out there. Yeah, but it's only 30 to 32 minutes. And that's kind of really the reason why I'm not going to do the midweek ones. It's great to connect with you guys. But, if they're short, if they're just kind of like, I want to make sure it's worth your time and my time. So if we keep the Sunday ones and we keep them and they're entertaining like this, I think then that's good. And then I'll announce what I'll actually be doing on Wednesday nights going forward at the end of this live stream. Justin, did anyone else see an Uber Eats McDonald's ad before the video just started now? Yeah, I've seen different ads. Depends because my channel's monetized, so I don't make a lot of money off it. But different ads pop up, and I don't have any control over that. Gurfsworth, hey Clay, hello Gurf. Nux, great call with Satcher, Shaw, Clay. Thanks, Nux. Yeah, Sat was awesome. Actually, everyone that I've had on my Zoom chats have been awesome so far. And Sat, I love him. He's so smart, he's so friendly, he's so humble, and the dude knows his stuff. But thank you, Ryan. You're just seeing things. LOL. Yes, I did too. That's funny. Just wondering. Gurf, how's your quarantine going? Gurf, it's going well. Enjoying the family time. It's been exactly 2 months, but I'm actually going back to work on Tuesday. I've been working from home, but I'm actually going back to the office on Tuesday. We're also doing a 4-phased approach going back to work, and I'm part of phase 1 because I'm one of the management. So I will be going back to work on Tuesday. I wish I could be home, but I understand why we need to do it. Troy, hey Clay, if the Canucks, if Dennis Rodman played for the Canucks, what number would he wear and what color helmet? Well, he'd have to wear the blue helmet, right? Or the white helmet, whatever the Canucks wear, blue helmet at home. Because I think you have to wear the same color helmet. Who knows what's he have in his hair underneath. It's funny, what number, well, there's one, that's an inappropriate number, but I just have a feeling that he would wear that number for whatever reason. Or maybe, I definitely think it would be a high number, like either that bad number that I'm thinking of, or maybe a double-digit number like a 55 or a 66 or an 88, he just seems like that kind of guy, a 44 even, but who knows. Yeah, good question, Troy. I don't know. And then, then there's a bunch of Sean questions, which is cool. And then Jeremy did ask Clay 2 questions. Who's the best Canucks player of all time? Best of all time, I got to go with Henrik Sedin. I thought Bure was most exciting, but you look at the guys on our whose jerseys are retired. There's Bure, there's Linden, Naslund, and Smeal, but I don't think you can say any of those guys are better than Henrik or Daniel. And if I have to choose one between Henrik and Daniel, I'm going with Henrik. And how great was it seeing the Canucks smacking around the Boston Bruins 9-3 in February? Best one of the year. Yeah, question mark. Yeah, that was an awesome game. I actually sold my tickets to that game, so I was watching from home, and I was thrilled to see that happen. But I would have loved that happened 8 years ago, of course, 9 years ago. Okay, good. Then there's a bunch of questions to Sean. Thank you. Great questions to Sean. I'm really glad that he showed that community painting. Then a bunch of donations. You guys are too kind. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed that scrap. It was that arm wrestle was ridiculous. He's actually, yeah. Okay, then some more questions. Scrap. It's going to be hilarious. I'm glad you guys like laughing at my misfortune. Every Sunday, Royal Rumble. LOL. Okay, here we go. And then rear naked choke. How many points? Okay, so Tyab says, how many points do you think if Pettersson would get in the AHL? This is a funny question because obviously he would never have to play there now. If you're talking about if he did 1 year in the AHL before he came here, you think he'd be at least a point per game guy, right? Guys like Bailey and Nikolai Golovin are a point per game, but it was being his first year in North America. So I think in his rookie year, before he got to the Canucks, he might have been, a point or 1.1 points per game. So I don't know how many games Utica plays in a year, but maybe he'd be, a point per game player for sure. If he went down there now, unless you have guys trying to run him, I don't know. He should be a 1.5 point per game player, but that's a really interesting question. Rob says the fight looked great. Oh my, Steel Dog with a $14 donation. So we're up to $41. So I think this fight is going to be inevitable next week. Don't report me. I don't want to get taken down, but we will have a play fight if we raise $9 more. Not just tonight, but next Sunday as well. But Steel Dog, very, very kind of you. I appreciate that. Again, this money will go to charity. I'll add all this money up and we'll give it to charity. But I really appreciate you along with the others. You guys are hilarious. You guys are absolutely hilarious. Maybe I'm going to get injured so badly I can't do these live streams twice a week. That's why I'm going to once a week. Rob says the arm wrestle looked great. Dexter says it was competitive. Rome, looked like you two were going to break something. Yeah, it felt like it. Helen looked competitive. Thank you, Helen. Justin, Tayeb, I'm worried Pettersson would get roughed up in the HL. Yeah, Justin, you and I were thinking the exact same thing. Guys simply aren't as skilled there, and or they're trying to make a name for themselves. You never know. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Ryan, I've been asking the Vancouver media about their top 5 30 for 30s. It's been interesting getting the conversation with them. That's cool, Ryan. Tell me what kind of things they've said. Christopher, just like the video. Thank you, Chris. Rome, what are you going to do next week to top this? Well, I think the only thing that would top Sean pummeling me in arm wrestle is if me, Sean, and Jake just throw it down and wrestle right here in my living room, but we'll see. Ridiculous. Fun start. $24 for 24 play of team format. $50 for Canucks 50th season. Wow. Justin, I love the parallels. You're always thinking, man. That's awesome. Ryan, Kayla will be the ref, right? That's a great point. We will bring Kayla down as the referee. We just make sure that she doesn't get hurt. We'll put her maybe behind the couch. But I think if we're going to do this, we have to move that kitchen table back. We have to move this couch back and really, really at least make it so there's some space there. German soccer, that's right, Ryan, it's German soccer. Dexter, another $2.79 donation at the time. Put this money towards paying Khabib to coach you. That'll be awesome. I think it's going to cost more than that, but thank you. Justin Clay, do you think the league or arenas in hub cities will do anything to simulate crowd noise? Part of what makes hockey so great is the rivalries and atmosphere between fans and attendants too. My guess only is if they had a choice between pumping in crowd noise. Oh my, we're up to $48. Who just gave the last $7? Ryan, oh, you guys are crazy. Okay, it will happen, guys, but not tonight, right? It'll happen next week, but I need a week of training. But this is crazy. You guys are unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to talk about, I've already recorded my vlog for tomorrow, so I will talk about all you guys on Tuesday. I'll talk about my vlog tomorrow at the end of today. But maybe, I still have to do my intro to my vlog for tomorrow that I put on Twitter. I will make sure, and we're already over 52, but we're over $50. Sean, Jake, be ready for next week. Okay. Thanks, you guys. You guys are amazing. Justin, to answer your question, no, I don't think that they're going to simulate crowd noise, because I just have a feeling if they had a choice between organic noise and piped in crowd noise, I think the piped in crowd noise would get pretty boring pretty quick and pretty old. My gut feeling, I would love to just hear, and obviously, I don't know if they're going to do tape delay or put a big disclaimer up on the screen. We're going to hear some F-bombs, we're going to hear some swearing, we're going to hear some insults. Some of them might be funny, but they're going to have to figure out what to do. That's a really fascinating question, actually. Justin, like, even without fans, it boosts the morale. You'd be happy to just have hockey back. Yep. Jeremy, Clay, did you know Stu Jackson tried to hire Phil Jackson in July 1997 to come coach the Grizzlies? Thoughts if that happened? Well, Jeremy, if that happened, that would have been amazing. I don't know what would be in it for Phil Jackson aside from an amazing story. Oh, that would be amazing. As you guys know, I was a jam pack holder for every season the Grizzlies were here, so I go to 11 or 12 games a season. Justin Lai saying to Justin Hart, I would be happy to have hockey back for sure and to help some people for sure, since hockey can be a positive outlet. Absolutely. Christopher, Dennis Rodman, Kim Jong-un favorite. Got to go with Rodman. Edmund, I like how Sammy Salah was an underrated player from Sports. Yeah, Salah was good. A lot of people make fun of how much he got injured and stuff, but he was a good player with a bomb of a shot. Steel Dog, now I see it. I saw it in real time, but I'm seeing it again. $14. Thank you, Steel Dog. Very kind of you. Dexter, you've donated $15. You have, Dexter, so we're going to dedicate the fight to you and Steel Dog as the two big donors. No, we're going to dedicate the fight to all the donors, because that was completely very nice of you guys, unexpected. Christopher, Steel Dog says, way to go, Dex. Stanley, who's the next Zoom guest? Stanley, great question. I have not decided yet. I have a couple irons in the fire, but moving that to just once a week has been good, just less busy. And you guys will probably know that I'm kind of setting up, right, for the fact that I'm going to work, got to add that travel time and that focus, that energy. Sure, I'm not studying for my master's. I'm taking a 1 semester break. But I'm going to move my live streams down from 2 times a week to once. I'm already moving to just one Zoom chat a week. It was great to do 2 a week to get them going. But no, I'm open to suggestions. I really think people like to hear from the local media guys. Like James Duthie was awesome. Such a good storyteller, but I think people like to hear from the Sats and from the Scott Rentools and from the, guys like that, because it's just neat to hear Jeff Patterson. It's neat to hear the local perspective on our hockey team. Christopher, have you watched The Office US? If so, if yes, what do you favorite characters? Mine are Dwight, Michael, Kevin, Chris. I don't watch The Office. My boys do all the time, so ask Scott. I just saw Scott. Ask Jacob Sean about The Office. I don't watch it, so I can't really comment. But I've only seen one full episode, and it was Diversity Day. I think it was like the 3rd episode of the 1st season, where they were talking about embracing diversity, of course, right? Dexter, $50 plus. Yep, we are 52 Canadian, which is amazing. So we are going to scrap next week. Thanks to everyone for your donations. Very, very, very kind. Tayeb, which player would we get for Sven Berchi? Tayeb, I've talked about this before. Oftentimes you overrate your own assets, your own players. And that's natural, right? Because you pump them up, you pump up their value to try and extract as much value back. With Sven, whoever takes him, they're taking a $3.4 million contract. Now, maybe they're doing that on purpose to create space the year after. So there's all these things. But you're getting a guy who played 6 games in the NHL last year. You're getting a guy who can't even play for the coach that brought him up through junior, i.e. the Portland Winterhawks, Travis Green. You're getting a guy who has concussion problems. So I don't know who you get for him. I really don't. I said in my vlog, maybe a mid-rounder, like a 3rd or 4th or 5th round draft pick. I don't know who would give up a roster position for Sven Berchi. Now, I do see how he could be a 3rd line guy, a 2nd line in spot duty, but I can see him being an NHL player, but I just don't see how he fits on the Canucks roster right now. Dexter, I had the money from the iTunes card on my phone forever, so I decided to give it to you. That's very kind, Dexter. Ryan, Walks, and Scotty talked about their favorite 30 for 32 Escobars. Yep, was in their favorites. Randeep, Janda, and Dan Riccio had a great conversation about theirs on their Instagram live on Friday. Very cool. Steele, get Donnie Taylor. Yeah, I talked about that before, Steele. I know him. His daughter has come to some church events I've run, so maybe that might be a good one. Yeah, I think any guys from TSN 1040 or Sportsnet 650 would be good. Justin Dexter, that's awesome. Dexter, I like how you said to not donate, but then you set a donation goal. all jokes aside, you're donating to a good cause, and I'm glad my money can help support a good cause. Okay, man, I'm not gonna judge. I'm very happy for yours and everyone's donation. Very grateful. I'm very grateful, and I'm not gonna tell you to donate, not to donate, but you don't have to. Is my point. But I'll make sure it goes somewhere good. Dexter, also, as I'm the top donator, can I pick the charity? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Let me think about that, because I trust your judgment. You are the top donator, but there's other people that have donated as well. So you can also trust. Canucks for Kids comes to mind because that's how we are all united. This is a Canucks channel, right? So that's one thing about. But yeah, let me give that some thought. Don't want to make it a big deal, but really appreciate that very much. Edmund. Sven would be lucky to get a third round pick. Yeah, but I could see conditional draft pick in the later rounds, I think. Yeah, so Edmund, you and I think are on the same boat. Stanley, what next pro sport team do you see coming to Vancouver? MLB or NBA? I don't think it's going to be MLB. We only have the Blue Jays now. Montreal Expo's gone. And I think if I had to choose between those two, I have a feeling that NBA would come back before MLB. MLB, you got to build a stadium. You can't, I guess you could play in BC Place, but it's not the best. And at least with NBA, we already have an arena and we have a history here. Now, whether that history works in our favor or not, there's a lot of people that love Vancouver, but also we didn't have a good run the first time, so maybe that works against us. But I know personally, I'd love to see the NBA over MLB because I'm a basketball fan more than a baseball fan. Clint and Mary Stanley Hunt, do you read chat? Yes, I'm reading it right now, but usually I'm behind because there's a lot of questions that come at the start, and then I catch up with them as we go. Ryan, let's have a vote. So Dexter says, Canucks for Kids or SPCA. And Dexter, if it's between those two, I'd be happily do either of those. Canucks for Kids, because of what I just talked about. SPCA, as a dog lover, and a dog owner, many of you guys have pets as well. So I'd be fine with either of those two, quite frankly. Steel Dog, that would be sad. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. Tayeb said, Canucks are most likely going to let Toffoli walk in free agency. It's tough. We know that they only have about $20 million to sign guys that are making $20 million now, and they're all obviously all going to want raises. I do think Jacob Markstrom's their priority. I do think Tyler Toffoli, though, is right there as well. And, it pains me. There's a lot of creative things they can do. It pains me to think I was so excited for our top six, Pettersson, Besser, Toffoli, Horvat, Miller, and Pearson, and we got it for one game. Edmund says, as long as Stu Jackson not running the Grizzlies again, we deserve another chance. Yeah, that was a disaster. Steel Dog, Canucks for Kids. I stuck at home. Sorry to hear that. Christopher, if CFL ever folds, do Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal get NFL teams? I don't know. I could see maybe Toronto because they tried that exhibition. But, Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, they can't even draw 20,000 to their own games. How would they support big budget NFL? There's the dollar, the exchange, customs, not a big deal. But yeah, I just don't see it happening if the CFL, even if the CFL folds. But it's something to think about. Obviously, Dexter, SPCA, because I couldn't imagine my dog without a home. That's fair. Helen, Canucks for Kids, Sellout Studios. Shout out my friend Dixon between. Oh, you almost got me, but I stopped. Sellout, you almost got me. That's what. You almost got me. Rob, Canucks for Kids. Clint and Mari, I'm going to like your video. It's good. Thank you, Clint and Mari. Yeah, I do this every Sunday night from 10 to 11. And I do videos on here every day. Ryan, why not 25 to SPCA, 25 to Canucks for Kids? Great idea. Harshan, who do you think the Canucks will not end up signing? I think Tanev's gone. I really want them to sign Stetcher, but I just have a feeling he's going to be gone too, which would be a huge hole that only leaves Tyler Myers. Then you bring in Brogan Rafferty. Do you put Jordy Ben on the right side? You go out and get another right shot D-man. I don't know, but I have a feeling that they are going to sign Markstrom. I have a feeling they're not going to sign Tanev. I would love them to sign Stetcher, and I really want them to sign Toffoli, but I'm not sure. And I will think they will sign Jake Virtanen. Dexter says, good idea, Ryan, splitting the donation. Eddie, can you... Okay, Eddie, you're immature. Sellout Studios, you're immature, but that's fine. Dexter, good try, Sellout. Eddie, drum roll, Steel Dog. LOL, sell out. Yes, I can already see what that's going to make me say, so I'm not going to say that either. Man, we're doing so good. I pride myself on having very mature followers and viewers, but I'm not here to judge. Maybe you're just having some fun, but I'm not going to say stuff like that. Christopher, favorite Canada hockey moment that is not the golden goal? Favorite Canada hockey moment? I was around when we won the 1987 Canada Cup. That was that famous Gretzky to Lemieux goal over the Russians. So I thought that was excellent. And obviously I was very happy with the 2002 Olympic win in Salt Lake City. I thought that was outstanding as well. So, but I'll go with the Canada Cup from 1987. Great question, Christopher. Dexter, LOL. Ryan says Ben can play the right side. Yes, he can indeed. Dexter, my classes always use those type of names in Kahoot, and our teachers say them. Yeah, Dexter, I know. Jacob's told me some funny stories, or not funny stories, some stories about his class as well. Edmund, had Pacers beat the Bulls in 98, Game 7, who wins between Utah versus Pacers had they played? Oh, had the Pacers beat the Bulls in 98, Game 7, who wins between Utah versus the Pacers? I think Indiana would have had a lot of momentum, having knocked off the Bulls. And, Reggie Miller, Rick Smits, Jalen Rose versus, Utah obviously had Malone and Russell and Stockton. Oh, I don't know. I think Indiana, if they would just knocked off the Chicago Bulls, there's something to be said about momentum for sure. Eddie says, okay, bye-bye. Thanks, Eddie. Sellout, what about LeBron James? You thought I was going to make a joke. Yeah, Sellout. No, I'm very cautious when I read your comments, but yes, no joke there. What about LeBron James? Not sure now what you're asking about him. I've lost the plot because I was too worried that you're going to make me say something silly. Ryan, Pacers win that. I agree. Harshan, do you know how the rest of the season is going to work? If you're talking about the NHL, we don't know yet, actually, because there's a return to play committee that includes a lot of players. The NHL's meeting, the NHLPA's meeting with the return to play committee, the board of governors, the general managers. There's all these theories out there, right? From when's the draft going to be to are they going to play a bit of regular season? Are they going to go straight to a 24-team playoff or a 20-team playoff? So, Harshan, no, I do not know how the rest of the season is going to work. I think everyone is really, really excited to find out. Dexter, I just failed a science quiz. Do you mean you just failed it like you took it right now as we do stream? But 6 out of 13 isn't that bad, and hopefully it is indeed a small part of your mark indeed. Eddie, me and Sellout. Okay, Eddie, I'm going to be very careful. Me and Sellout are mature men. We've learned from our younger selves. Now LeBron. Okay, Eddie. Thanks, man. You're a good sport. You and Sellout are good sports. LeBron or Jordan? Jordan's still number one. But I think LeBron, a lot of people don't like LeBron, but I've seen many experts say LeBron's number 2, like in history, not just now. LeBron's number 2 in league history. There's guys like Bill Russell and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson and Wilt Chamberlain and Larry Bird, Oscar Robertson, right? Some really, really good players. But I've seen a lot of people actually name LeBron as the second best player in the history of the NBA. But I certainly wouldn't put him over Michael Jordan. And I don't think he would even put himself over Michael Jordan. Thank you, Eddie, for being mature. Ryan, Miller always played well when he got mad. He would drop threes like a madman, just ask Spike Lee. Oh, yeah, Reggie Miller was a beast, was a savage. Dexter, I took it right now. Well, Dexter, you are the multitasker of the year, man. You're watching this thing, you're donating money, and you're failing a science quiz. Well, 2 out of 3 things were very noble, so thank you. I feel like I should give some of your money back because maybe that's why you failed some of those questions. Justin, we need to get some NHL games going no matter what. The economy needs it. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons that people want NHL. Dexter, I'm doing well in science though. Good, I'm happy. Justin, Michael Jordan was the greatest and I won't budge. I agree. Dexter, don't give it back. Okay. All right, I've caught up. It is 11 o'clock, just about this perfect timing. So I'll talk. You can put all your, so no more questions. You can you can put all your goodbyes now because like I said, I like to read the goodbyes when I'm done. So here's a deal, a couple things. Number 1, we raised $52 tonight. Thank you, it's amazing. It'll go to a good charity. Maybe we're leaning towards half SPCA, half Canucks for Kids. That's awesome. So yes, as Edmund said, I need a week to train because me, Sean, and Jake, we will have some sort of athletic competition before your very eyes next week. Maybe a scrap, maybe a 3-man arm wrestle. maybe. We'll figure it out. But that will be next Sunday because we have raised the requisite $52. So thank you for that. Thank you to everyone. I don't want to mess up, but I know there's 4 or 5 of you that donated, so I appreciate you very much. No live stream middle of the week, but on Wednesday nights, I'll be popping on Facebook, and I'll be doing a Facebook Live every Wednesday now from 7:30 to 8, basically 7:30 to 8:30. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can come on there. But admittedly, that one it's not going to be Canucks related. I think that one's going to be more, Canucks, family, faith. I'll talk for a couple minutes and then I'll bring people onto my screen on Facebook. So that's something I'm gonna do. So on Sunday nights, I'm gonna do my Canucks live stream on YouTube. On Wednesday nights, I'm gonna do Facebook Lives at 7:30. And then somewhere in there, once in a while, I'll pop onto an Instagram Live as well. So that's cool. Tomorrow, I've already filmed it. I did a reaction video to the top 10 Canucks plays of the season. It was that video that the NHL put out last month. I had never seen it before. I knew people told me that it was very goalie heavy, and yes, it is indeed goalie heavy. 7 of the top 10 plays were goalie saves as opposed to Canucks goals, and all 3 goals were Pettersson goals. So I kind of make a point how it's funny there's no Besser or Horvat or Miller or Hughes. It's all Pettersson, Markstrom, or Demko. So I'm getting back to reaction videos, so I think you'll like it a lot. So that's what I'm releasing tomorrow, is a reaction video to the top 10 goals of the top 10 plays of the Canucks for the season as named by NHL.com. So look forward to that. And then when I do my little 2-minute Twitter video to introduce that, I'm gonna give a shout out to all you guys who donated the $52. It was amazing, very generous of you, especially during this very, very challenging time. So thank you to all of you. You could have been studying. Maybe Dexter, you should have studied more. Just kidding. You could have been writing an exam, which Dexter did. You could have been watching TV. You could be going to bed. Whatever you could have been doing, I appreciate that you taking the time to hang out with me tonight. I'm going to post this video, do some work, and then stay up to watch The Last Dance on Netflix. Tomorrow, look for my reaction video. Wednesday, you can join me on Facebook at 7:30 if you want to. And then back here next week, same time, same channel for my weekly live stream. Me, Sean, and Jake. Royal Rumble, all for you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and don't forget, subscribe if you'd like to. I think most of you subscribed already. Definitely like this video if you'd like to. There's 19 of you watching. There's only 13 likes, and I know some people may have left, so let's get that up to close to 15 or 20 likes. I love seeing that, and that was a lot of fun tonight, you guys. I'm gonna press stop. I'm gonna read all your comments, and I hope you guys have a great week. God bless you. Take care. Go Canucks, go.